Thomas Kelly Jr.'s plane was shot down during World War II, and as KTVU's Jesse Gary tells us, only now have his remains been returned to his hometown for burial.
In Livermore, a Memorial Day story 8 decades in the making. Draped in ceremony and flags, the remains of Lieutenant Thomas Kelly Jr. carried into this church for a final farewell.
It's a miracle that they found him. He was meant to be found. He was meant to have a service here at St. Michael's Parish.
Kelly went missing during World War II. He was a bomber, and the rest of the crew of the B-24D plane, Heaven Can Wait, were shot down by enemy fire over Papua New Guinea. A hole in the hearts of relatives and friends for decades.
It hurt. It was like losing a member of the family. But he was special. He was a real nice kid.
The entire crew was declared missing in action for nearly 70 years.
Like so many members of that generation, when you have a grief that doesn't get accompanied by a casket coming back or even information about the circumstances of your loved one's loss, and maybe even lingering questions about whether he really died in the first place, that kind of grief with no closure ends for many MIA families, as it did for ours, with just silence.
In 2013, Kelly's cousin and University of Illinois professor Scott Althouse started sleuthing to unravel the mystery of the missing men and plane. He connected with the nonprofit Project Recovery, and after searching the ocean floor with high-tech underwater technology, found the plane and the remains.
I think this was a little over a 2-week mission. Once we located it, then we were able to get down on it with a remote camera and determine it was in fact the Heaven Can Wait.
Kelly's remains and 3 of his original 11 crewmates were identified, and in 2023, the U.S. military excavated the site. The nonprofit Honoring Our Fallen flew Kelly's remains back to San Jose May 23rd.
He was quite a guy. Bringing him home means everything.
Sunday, a hero's procession into Livermore, and Monday, neighbor Lisa Chrisman tying balloons to neighbors' fences to honor the fallen war hero and his family, now that he's finally home.
And it makes me cry because what a special young man, what a special young man. This could be our son. This could be any of our sons, our cousins, our brothers.
Following the private funeral, a public procession through town, past Kelly's old home and high school, and then internment at St. Michael's Cemetery. Also, the local VFW post 7265, holding Memorial Day services at Stockman Park. In Livermore, Jesse Gary, KTVU Fox 2 News.
President Trump is marking